Back, great achievements by the Egyptian national team squad during the 2026 World Cup. For the first time we did reach the knockout stage, and not only this, but we did reach the round of 16, and we were very close even to defeat the world champion Argentina. And the national team, of course, was honored upon their arrival by President Abdel Fattah el-Sisi. And of course today we have a celebration later on also in the stadium for honoring our pharaohs, the squad of the national team, for their achievement and honorable performance in the World Cup 2026. To shed more light on the issue, we are very much delighted to be joined here in the studio by our dear guest, Mr. Amir Nabil, our sports critic and analyst. Thank you so much, sir, for joining us.
Thank you so much. Good afternoon, and so happy to be here with you on Cairo Watch for the first time.
Thank you so much, sir. Sir, President Abdel Fattah el-Sisi was keen actually to honor the national team after their arrival from the United States after their great performance and historic numbers that were achieved during this World Cup 2026 by our heroes in the Egyptian national team. How do you see this importance of recognition, this note of recognition from President el-Sisi to our national team?
It's very important from the leadership of the state for the recognition of what we have done in this prestigious competition. We are talking about World Cup. Some big teams are competing for the title, and also the Egyptian team has made a historical run in this competition, and reaching the round of 16 is something notable for the history of participation in this competition that started in 1934. So we have made a lot of historical records for the Egyptian football in this competition. The first win for Egypt ever, and also we have achieved to go forward to progress the group stage, and also won the first knockout match for the Egyptian national team. So we are talking about historical participation for the Egyptian national team, and that's cannot be ignored by anyone all over the world, especially here in Egypt. The government and the leadership, Mr. President Abdel Fattah el-Sisi, acknowledge this historical participation for the national team, and honoring the whole team and the coaching staff is something that very special.
Sir, it's not only the matter of we have reached historic stages for us, and reaching scores and having our wins for the first time, reaching the round of 16, but we have to admire actually the performance of the national team, and we were almost about to win and qualify for the quarterfinals after at the beginning of the match winning till the last 10 minutes 2-0 against the world champions and the title holders, Argentina. So what are the main factors behind this performance by the national team during the 2026 World Cup?
Yeah, you know, some people may be wondering why are we still talking about the Egyptian team participation in World Cup, and that makes us all happy with and proud of what has been achieved in this competition. The answer is simple. This is something we made history in this competition, to score to be advanced 2-0 against Argentina, the World Cup World Cup champion, title holder, and they are defending their title, and they have won this competition 3 times before. So they have many big names like Lionel Messi, and many great players, and to perform like a big competitor, and not to be afraid of such a great team is something that that's notable for the Egyptian football. And the whole competition, not just the match against Argentina, also against Australia, we are the upper hand the whole match, and unfortunately we have scored an own goal, so they advanced to extra time, and then penalty kicks, and we won in the round of 32. The group stage as well, we have shown some character for the Egyptian national team. That's something that make all the Egyptians happy with that team and with this competition especially. We have participated recently in 2018 in Russia, and it was not something to mention. You know, we have lost the whole 3 matches. Except
even was not that good, unfortunately.
Except the performance in the first match against Uruguay, and was also a defensive performance. Now with Hussam Hassan, we have offensive football. We can see that you are dominating the game against big teams. That's something we have never dreamed before with a national coach. That's the special thing. We have a national coach that understands the mentality of his players. So that's the secret that we have a good performance.
Yes, that would bring me, Mr. Nabil, to mention here what was said by President Abdel Fattah al-Sisi, of course, that it was, of course, great to have an Egyptian national coach, and we will go on to have one from us who understands us to be our coach and our leader for the football. So how do you see this statement, and what messages this statement is giving to the players and our heroes here?
Yeah, these were remarkable words from Mr. President to see the whole picture that we have achieved something notable with national coach.
It was always his vision that he wanted a national coach for.
I remember in 2019, after we have been eliminated from the round of 16 in here in the African Cup of Nations, that's his view, his point of view at that time. He said that if we are not so successful with a foreigner coach, so why don't we use one of ours? So that was wise point of view, and exactly that's what happens years later from 2019, depending on.
We have witnessed and we have felt the difference actually to a great extent.
Yes, with many coaching schools like Roy Vitoria from Portugal, Carlos Queiroz from Portugal. You know, it's not the idea of having a foreigner coach that you guarantee success. It's not like that. If you have a national coach, it gives you the power that you need, and to be close to the players. That's what we have seen in Egyptian camp in New York, in the United States from the beginning of the competition. So, and the players themselves, that you can see how it reflects their performance in the whole competition and the whole participation in the World Cup.
Great and wise vision, and we have always been better with the national coaches, like of course late Captain Mahmoud al-Gohri and of course Captain Hassan Shahat as well. Mr. Nabil, of course today we are having a great celebration, public celebration for honoring our heroes of the national team for their great and honorable achievement. How do you see this keenness also to participate and to have this entertainment and festive celebration for our national team, with the participation, of course, with the Egyptians who wanted to share the happiness of this great achievement.
Yeah, that's the point of view, to have a celebration with the national team and to make the crowds and the people close to the players and see those heroes, as you said before, heroes in this competition made us all proud. So it's something special, something that give credit to who organized this, and credit also to the fans that were supporting the team during the competition. We know that the timing of the matches were totally different. One in the early morning and other one in the night. So people were keen to watch the national team no matter what. So this is something very special, and to have a celebration is something special too.
You have also touched a very important point, Mr. Nabil, which is the feeling.
Yes.
That this participation and this great performance created inside the Egyptians with different generations. I have seen when we lost the match to Argentina, the young boys crying because they were looking forward for us to qualify for the quarterfinal. Yet, of course, we were facing the world champions as well. But great sense of belonging and love for our country and for our national team. A great spirit was felt here, and for the expatriates as well, that we have seen great participation from the expatriates that were keen. They were keen to go and attend the matches and celebrate in the streets in the United States as well. So how do you see this great feeling of belonging here that our matches and our participation in the World Cup did create?
Yes, that's the concept of the national team. The concept of the national team that unite all the people, no matter what club that you support in the ordinary days. But now we have a competition, that a World Cup competition, that the most prestigious competition for the national teams. It comes every 4 years, so it's a rare chance that we unite and sit together and support the national team. Now. For example, the Malik fans are supporting Mustafa Shubair, the Ahli goalkeeper, and they consider him one of the greatest in the world. In this
great achievement actually by Captain Mustafa Shubair during all the matches of the Egyptian team.
Yes. So that's why the concept of the national team, that all the people, no matter what they support, no matter how old or young they are, so it unites the whole society against one flag and against one kit or shirt, the shirt of the national team. That's something special during the whole competition. I don't want to get back to the details of Argentina match, but we have seen emotional moments in this match. And
quite dramatic, actually.
Yes, so dramatic, and also the controversial decisions from the referee. We have all have these energy and emotions against what happened, and we were all dreaming about reaching the quarterfinals, and it was very close to.
A final question, Mr. Nabil. How do you evaluate here the World Cup 2026, which was, of course, hosted by the United States, Canada, and Mexico? And did we witness here any surprises from your point of view, with the final match expected to be next Sunday?
Actually, we have seen some surprises, and somehow like small teams and that we call it in football underdogs. We're not supposed to make any surprise, but we have seen something special from them, like Cape Verde. They embarrassed
Argentina,
before we do so. Also, like teams like Spain, not the same level, but they are advancing. And also some of surprises, like the Argentina performance is not convincing at all from the beginning of this competition. This is the whole...
Not up to the standard of the world champion.
But yet the circumstances of every match, they be in their favor. So it's no wonder we see them now in the semifinals. but I think the French team is the most powerful team so far.
Who, from your perception, how do you see the final match, and who will be the world champion for the World Cup 2026 from your point of view, of course?
Well, I have to say that the English team, England team, is very organized and very a good version of this team. But yet, on the other side, the French side is very powerful, especially in the offense. They can beat every team, any team in this competition. And if they have managed to surpass Spain or come out of this semi-finals to progress to the final, I think they will be the very favorite, the most favorite team to win the competition.
Yes, Mr. Amir Nabil, our sports critic and analyst, thank you so much for being with us for this episode of Cairo Watch. And that will bring us to the end of this edition. Many thanks for watching.